welcome to my channel, and I want to just note that I know I'm not very active on this site, on this channel, because I have two other ones, and the two other ones I'm way more active, since one of them is a vlog that I have with one of my sons. This one is just like story time, challenges, and stuff like that, and then I have one for my business. Today I'm doing a story time, and I'm pretty excited. This is a great story. It just happened to me yesterday, and I can't keep my mouth shut, but I have to. So what I thought is I'll just say the story to the camera, I can edit it and have fun with it for a few weeks, and then once it's done I might be able to post it, because the thing is it's probably still filming now, so I can't actually say anything. So it's kind of a secret that is hard to keep. I really have to say this, I really have to tell this story. It's just too funny and I don't want to forget it, so this is the best way not to forget it. Tell everyone. So how this story started. There's literally a fly here. I hope you don't have it in the camera. So I love to do acting, and when I get the chance to do something really fun, I take it. So a friend of mine posted, he was looking for people who are interested in yoga and meditation, or who are doing it, or whichever, who would be interested to try a new technique of yoga and then have an interview about it. So it was pretty much like, okay, so you try a yoga, and then when you're done, well, someone, you know, interviews you and says, what did you like, what did you not like, all that stuff. So a few questions. And at first I was like, oh, I don't know, what are they gonna ask me, what type of yoga, this is kind of weird. But then after a while I was like, you know what, I'll just do it. So I drove all the way to Montreal, and I was really excited. So I arrived early as usual, because that's how I usually always do it. You know, they set me up in a room and I see a girl and I ask her, what is this for? And she's like, I think it's for like a promo, I don't know, I think it's for a promo video for the company. Okay, that's cool, whatever. So I'm like, ugh. Okay, I still don't know what I'm getting myself into. And then next thing I know, I'm already in the room. Okay, the way it worked is the girl's like, okay, come on. And she knocks on the door, she opens the door, and she just slides me in. So I go in, I see everyone's set up. I'm like, okay. So I put my bag, I take my shoes off, and I see there's one spot for me. All the other rest of the spots were already taken. One of them was doing yoga, the other two were sitting in meditation, and then there was a type of a girl who was sitting in front who looked like she was a teacher, or the one you were supposed to follow. So I'm like, okay, so I'm placed in front of her, so I sit in front of her, and I'm just like, okay, and I start meditating, and I'm just like relaxing, but I'm like, how come no one tells me what to do? Like, aren't they supposed to say, okay, well, you have to sit there, you have to do this? Like, no one gave me zero direction. I'm like, this is weird. I'm just like, okay, so I'll just follow the rest of the people. So I meditate, and then all of a sudden a voice pops up and starts talking about breathing, meditation, and abundance, and then something about like, come make me drink the water of abundance, or I don't know. I'm like, what the heck? So I open my eyes and I see this guy. His head is just on a table, but it's like not a table, but there's a square, and inside the man's in there, and his face is there, and his feet are here, and he's like around. If I find a video, I'll just put it picture, I'll put it here. But he's holding his feet. I'm like, okay, that's weird, but you know, it's a new type of meditation yoga. I don't know what I'm doing anymore at all. So I'm like, okay, so he's, you know, just follow what the rest of the people are doing. So one at a time, the people go give him something to drink, and then they bow. So I'm like, okay, this is freaking weird, but I'll just do it. So I'm the last one. I go up and I give him water, and I bow, and then I go back to my seat, and then he starts talking about breathing, and he makes us breathe like this. Or something like that. Like, I don't even remember, but I know it's like 5 breaths out, 1 breath in. So we do it. I'm like, man, like, okay, it's possible. There's different types of breathing, I get it. So I follow what other people are doing once again. And then he starts making us stretch. So he says to stretch. So we put our arms in the air. And so I do it. And then he goes, stretch your neck. So I start stretching my neck with my arms in the air. And then he's like, you have to stretch more, guys. And then he says to stretch the tongue out. So this is literally me. So I'm here with my tongue out. Everyone else is doing it. I have to do it. What am I gonna look like if I don't do it, for one? But not only that, just the fact that I'm supposed to be trying out a new type of meditation yoga. So I'm like, I can't try and then talk about it if I'm not really trying it. So I'm like, out of respect, and also like out of trying the whole thing for real, I'm doing it. And then he starts making us jab like this 5 times, but I'm doing it, and I'm like, okay, this is getting weirder and weirder. Like, this is weird. But But whatever, if I want to try this thing and talk about it after, I'll have to try it. But the girl in front is doing it and she's jumping at the same time. And I'm like, oh my god, she's sitting and she's going forward like she's trying to get back on her feet or fly away or something. And I'm like, okay, she's intense. She likes what she's doing. She's probably have been doing this more than us who's new, who are supposedly, it's a new class. So I'm like, okay, my head is spinning. It's spinning, but I'm like, I have to go back after and what are you gonna say? What do you think of the class? I have to figure out what I'm gonna have to say after to these people who want to know how their class goes. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, and and before the jabbing, they were talking about levitation, that everyone can levitate, and it takes like years. It could take up to 12 years, but you have to have patience, and everyone can do it. I'm like, okay. But the whole time, I'm really neutral, because I'm like, these people are here out of respect for him and her and all those people. I just have to be, trying this out, not saying a word. So I haven't said one word, and I will not until someone speaks to me. Because for me, it's like, I'm here trying something out. I'm a very respectful person, and I do not judge. I don't judge. I don't judge people. I don't judge stuff. As long as, it's not hurtful or it's not, I will not go there and poke at you judging. Most certainly if it's the first time I try it or I meet you or anything. Maybe afterwards I might be like, okay, But that was my first time. There was a first time meeting these people. It was the first time doing this class, and I will not go out there. I might talk about it like, what the heck, that was weird, but if people want to do that, they can do it. I'm not into this. So anyways, so levitation, and the girl is like trying to do it, and then they're making us do it again, so I'm just doing it for the second time, but he's like, you have to do it really hard. I'm like, are they trying to make us fly away? Like what? Okay, the girl in front just goes, Master whatever, I don't remember I think it's Master Carl, I don't remember, but she says his name, and he's like, yes, like, why do you interrupt me? The reason why I was just saying not to. And she's like, I've been trying this for 5 years and it hasn't worked, and I know it's a script. Okay. So I know what she's saying and what he's saying is actually a script. She's saying that she can't levitate and she's been trying for so long. And he's saying, yeah, but you have to be patient. And she's like, yes, but I've been for so long and you keep telling me the same thing, that I'm still at level 1, but I'm still so close and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why are they saying this? Like, okay, so this is what I was thinking. It's a script. One, it could be a yoga meditation class, scripted, funny, like a play. I don't know. It could be just, because they're promoting a certain thing, or they're just trying to make us people who are trying, me and the 3 other people, kind of feel, I don't know, I thought it was a play. I'm like, this has to be a play, and they're trying to promote something, and they just have to talk about it in a certain way to make it fun. I have no idea, but I knew it was a script. I just let it be. I was very neutral, looking at it like, okay, this is whatever, this is fun, this is funny, but this is a great story to talk when I leave this room. The guy says, okay, now we're gonna breathe. So he makes us do this breathing thing, close our eyes and all that stuff. And then the girl starts laughing and crying, and we open our eyes, and like I saw her like coming up, and she's levitating. And I'm like, okay, and she's there like, crying and laughing. I think she was literally spitting. That's how much she was into character. I was like, man, I know it's fake. Like, I know it's fake. Why are they doing this? Like, what is this for? Is this like to make it funny? Like, I'm so questioning myself right now, but I know it's up because it's fake. I know it's fake. I'm just there looking, and then I'm thinking, do the rest of the people know that it's fake? Like, what are their reactions? So I look around, I look at the guy beside me, and he's doing the same thing. He's looking like all around. The girl in the back of me makes it look like she's believing this. She makes it look like she's believing it. Okay, so I just keep looking, and I'm like, okay, she's coming back down, and she's crying and crying and crying. Just her hands in her head, and I saw her smirk while she was going up. She was crying, and I don't know, it was kind of weird. She was crying but smirking and crazy laughter, like, ah! like she was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I finally got it. And she had a kind of a laughter, like a smile that was not supposed to be there. I don't know, it was weird. It was like, haha, don't laugh, but like, haha, keeping the character. I don't know, it was so weird. Once she's back down, she's crying, they say, who else wants to levitate? I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, I don't mind trying it. I know it's a machine, but like, don't pick me because I know it's fake. Like, just pick someone else. I don't know. I was just, whatever. But who do you think he picks? Me. Moi. I'm just looking at him and he goes, you, me? And he's like, yes, you want to levitate? Get up. I'm like, sure, sure, make me levitate. And I'm just laughing. And I look at the girl, she's still there. And I'm like, well, I know I have to go there if I want to levitate, but I'm like, they're not moving, so what am I doing? And I'm like, well, what do I do? Do I stay here or go there? And he's like, well, you have to come beside me for the energy. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, and I just stand up and I go sit beside him and I sit on the cushion and I notice right away that it's hard because there's something in between the cushion, the thing that actually makes it go up. Duh. So I'm trying to like really sit well on the cushion because I don't want to fall off. And I don't know, I feel like my feet, like I'm crossed, but I feel like my feet might fall off. So I'm really trying. I'm there for a few seconds. I'm trying. And I just place myself, I'm like, okay, just believe that you're going to go up. If there's something, just hold on, you know, who cares? And then he makes us close our eyes and breathe. And next thing I know, it doesn't go up. Duh. You know, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, this sucks. I want to go up, but whatever. I wanted to try that little thing, you know? He's like, are you breathing right? I'm just like, is he speaking to them or me? Because I'm breathing right. I know how to breathe, you know? And he taps the table and he's like, are you breathing right? I'm like, yes. But guess what happened, guys, right after that? I'm leaving you a few seconds just to think about it. 3 cameras and 2 teenagers come out of pretty much everywhere. I don't even know at this point. I just see cameras and teens, guys and girls and stuff, and the whole crew comes out. Then the 2 teens point at me, both of them at the same time. You just got pranked by Rank the Prank. This is my face. What? And I just started laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I knew this was a joke. I couldn't believe though it was a joke for me. Like, that was just me, like me. I'm just me. Here, hi. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really felt like a superstar. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, this machine, I knew it was fake, it was lifting up. I'm like, I don't know how come everyone knew what to do except me. I didn't say one thing. The whole time they were like doing this meditation, I'm like, I gotta keep respectful, not talk, because this is supposed to be a course that I'm trying. You know, don't judge stuff, just do it and then get out of there and talk about it. That's the only thing I was told to do. When I found out it was a prank, I was like, oh my gosh. This makes so much sense now. Like, the things that they were making me do, the fact that they were talking that scripted talk in front of me, and the fake levitation. Now I get the whole thing. But while you're there, you're like, why? I was told I'm trying a new meditation and you have to talk about it. So for me, it was like, okay, they're doing a really crazy meditation course. But then at first I'm like, it's not new if the girl has been doing it for 5 years. So that kind of like made me like really, you have to be living it to understand. If you're told something and then the whole time you're there, it just makes you like wonder. But until you know for a fact that it's not what you've, I don't know, for me it was really weird. Like, you might think, oh my god, how come she didn't know? Yeah, I say that all the time to people who I see on TV. I say that all the time. Well, first of all, if I didn't know I was going to film something, yeah, I would have known. If I was going to a course and it would have, like, I don't know, I would have probably known. But the fact that I was told that I'm trying something new and I have an interview after to try it, that made me see the whole different perception of what was going on. I was just like, okay, just, you know, there's so much weird stuff in this world. So the camera crew were asking me questions about, you know, what was I thinking and what was going on in my head and what was I thinking about the guy. So I just responded a bit, but I was just like, man, like the whole time I'm there thinking the 3 other people in back of me are also doing the same thing as me. So I'm like, how come they're still there? So I'm like, how come they're still there when I come in? Aren't they supposed to rotate? And you know, like, okay, so if they're trying, why are they? I don't know. It was just weird. But I thought they were trying too. They were trying out the courses at the same time as me. I really thought they were trying out the course. So for me, it was weird that they knew what to do, but I didn't. You know, I responded and I was like, wow, man, this is really, really cool. This is really, really funny. And I can't wait to see it. But I'm like, I told a friend of mine after when I went to see it to his house, there is no reaction on my part. Like, I was neutral as you cannot believe. I didn't do any facial expression. I didn't do any talking. I go try out a yoga class, you know, different type. I'm just like, okay, I'll just pay my inscription and go. I go to the class and they're doing something. I'm not gonna be like, ah, this is hilarious. No, that's not respectful. I'm not also gonna like be like, okay, what are they doing? You're in a class. If people like that, like the other people that are there, and if this person is teaching it, be respectful, be nice. So for me, I was like neutral. They're not gonna see me do any laughing. They're not gonna see me doing any like fake. That is so fake, you know? No! I was like neutral, just look, do the thing and leave, get paid, have fun. That's what I was doing. I was having fun. I was having so much fun. I'm like, this is crazy! This is crazy! But it's fun and I'm gonna know at the end. That's exactly what I thought. I'm gonna know at the end. As soon as this finishes, I'm gonna know. Do you think I knew? Oh yeah, when they showed up and said, you just got pranked, I was like, wow, now I know. And now I understand. And now I'm laughing. I really, 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 really loved my day. I can't believe it happened to me. I still now can't believe I got pranked and like me, by myself, like it was all for me, no one else, just me. That's crazy. That's crazy. So all I'm thinking right now is all the hidden cameras were on me. Center of attention, me. I don't know, wouldn't it make you feel good that you've just spent a good 20 minutes doing something and filming and thinking it was just like for promotion, and you end up that it's for you, that you are being pranked? You are being pranked. Wouldn't you love that? I mean, wow. I'm not gonna do this video too long because I know it might already be a little longer than I expected. So what I'm gonna end this with is, as soon as I know the details, I will either put the link down below or put the information here. But this is the show, Rank the Prank, that is gonna be on Nickelodeon Kids, Nickelodeon in the US. In Canada, it will be BBC Kids and BBC or something. BBC Kids, and Nickelodeon. Rank the Prank. You definitely, guys, you definitely have to check it out. I cannot wait to see if I'm going to be there, because for me, I really feel like I didn't do anything to make the show really interesting. Nothing. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this made you laugh as much as it made me laugh yesterday, and still now. I cannot believe. So thank you guys for watching once again. Bye for now. What time was it?